Okay, folks, let's see what this one is. I'm trying to remember where I found it, but indeed it's something I thought would make a good demo piece, so I souvenired it. Let's see how we go. It's broken anyway, but that doesn't matter for this. This button's not responding. It's difficult. Sorry, folks. These photocopiers are badly designed. I have no respect for any part of the industry. They're all corrupt piglets that just want to make a quick dollar as much as they can get away with. And they get away with so much. I saw an interesting concept. It was an advertisement for Hewlett Packard for their photocopiers, and it showed that you could have their photocopiers come in a range of different colours. You can customise the some of the external plastic panels with different colours. You'd think that was quite a clever idea, but I can see through that. It's a fucking gimmick, because what happens if the photocopier itself isn't working properly? What if it's a piece of shit? Because I've seen some really bad Hewlett Packard kit. I had tried to operate one on camera once and I couldn't. So it was really, it beat me, I said. I got really angry at it, and it was in at a library, and it was the worst copier system I ever made. I couldn't even get a piece of paper to come out of it when I was on camera. I did manage to get a black and white piece off when I was off camera, but I couldn't make it happen. I couldn't make it work on demand. It was fucking like it had a mind of its bloody own. It's a piece of shit. So I don't like Hewlett Packard. Hewlett Packard's shit. So what's the point of trying to dolly things up just to make money, just to try and find new ideas when you don't have no fucking idea, Hewlett Packard? You can't make anything. Your machines are shit. They're some of the worst copier systems I've used. I haven't used many of them, but what I've used I don't like the one that I'm talking about. That was the worst I'd ever used. I wasn't able to get it to output a piece of paper on camera. That was how bad it was. So, I'm really not impressed, folks. I'm not impressed. The photocopier industry needs a shake-up. And I don't care what they think. I'm going to disrupt the whole fucking money train. In fact, I'm not just going to disrupt the money train. I'm determined I'm going to derail it. I'm going to knock it off its tracks. It's not going to get anywhere. The cash flow will stop, because I will be responsible for that. And I am not going to take it lying down that these dumb copier systems that you fucktards build, you don't know how to build for fuck. You're just a bunch of idiots. You're a bunch of morons. You're fucking dumb. I don't believe in your fucking bullshit anymore. I used to fucking worship the industry. I was once primarily a Xerox fan, but there is no Xerox. It was taken over by fucking Fujifilm, wasn't it? And Fujifilm is shit. Oh, fuck, I hate the industry, folks. I really do. That's the only thing I can get is to keep looking at the industry and seeing shit. It's just a load of shit. But what can you do, folks? What can you do with a bunch? Goes to show you can't put a shine on a turd, and that's like what Hewlett Packard is doing with its customisable external panels. It's trying to put a shine on a fucking turd, or make a purse out of a silk purse out of a sow's ear. And there's no way you can do either. You can't make any of those things happen. So, really, it's just a stupid gimmick. The word gimmick comes to mind. And it is. It's just a fucking gimmick, folks, that Hewlett Packard design. Really. I'm going to make it longer in the horizontal. And Konica Minolta, they make shit too. The whole fucking industry is full of shitheads. It's full of idiots, full of dummies. Monkeys, I call them monkeys. Or actually no, monkey swine. A cross between a monkey and a pig. Both monkey business and money fuckery in the same breath. So yeah, monkey swine. Swine that behave like monkeys and also, it's just hard, so complicated to define monkey swine. But they're just like piglets crossed with monkeys. But monkey is not being used, however, as a homophobic slur. So that's just a disclaimer that I give myself when I use the word monkey to describe idiots or people who don't have enough intellectual power to make anything good. So I'm not criticising, and it's not homophobia or any of that shit. Got enough homophobia coming from Christians anyway, who'd like to condemn them. So yeah, whatever, that's another story, folks. But yeah, the photocopier industry is full of shit, and you just can't get away from it. And this photocopier is living on borrowed time, because when it breaks down, I may not be able to get it fixed because spare parts availability, you just don't know, because the Konica Minolta discontinued manufacturing spare parts in March last year in 2023. So now it's 2024 and it's June, and if this machine does break, I may not be able to get it fixed, and I won't. If I don't go on the air on Channel 9 soon, I may miss out altogether, and that wouldn't be good, because I put so much heart, mind, soul and precious little finances into it. I've worked more than 12 years on this campaign, so it's not like I've done this just suddenly. It's not a new thing. It's a fucking something I've been working on for a long, long time. And I haven't seen any return on investment. I really need to find my partner Luigi. I really miss him, and I don't know where he is. So I need to get on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, ASAP. So yeah, but yeah, Hewlett Packard, they do make some pretty nasty shit. They may have learned their lesson from that machine, and even the name of that machine that I couldn't output from had a really long model number that you just can't remember. It was silly. It was a laser jet or not an inkjet. Inkjets are another thing that they make, that's shit. But that's another story. We're just talking about toner-based systems at the moment. And the kind of people we need to run a corporation, a photocopier company, or corporation that manufacturer, is we need more toner heads or photocopier nerds and geeks right at the very top of the hierarchy. They've got to be the top brass of the company. Otherwise, this is the kind of disastrous shit that we're going to get. Nothing works, nothing lasts. It's all just smoke and mirrors, and that's what you could call that. Those interchangeable coloured panels. It's just a load of fucking smoke and mirrors marketing, trying to get people to buy the product because it looks good. It looks quite cheap and nasty, I must say. The rest of the panels were like in crisp white plastic. The plastic is shit. I'm hoping one day to redesign the photocopier from scratch, and it's going to be improved on pretty much. Well, I'm going to endeavour to redesign the whole thing from scratch, because there's not much left that's any good. So you've got to start all over again, rethink it all over again, and that's my dream of one day of doing, is to make a better copier system, the best ever, truly the best, not just smoke and mirrors. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.